Hey guys, 2 matches underway on the Highlander tournament, our weekly event featuring cards that are all limited to 1, every card different. Let's get straight into it. So we've got Centio playing a very interesting build with the MathMech engine incorporated. So let's go into Code Talker. We've got Microcoder coming into hand, so it'll be a slow build up of play here. Be interesting to see what Dan Carter does in response. Dan Carter doesn't have a bad deck either. I have seen it in the Discord. And Transcode Talker is now on the field at 2300. Sonic Codic, activating its effect. Got Silent Mining. I think we have 3 of the 4 matches started too, guys. We're just waiting for Stardust TTG. It is fairly late Stardust TTG's time, so if we don't hear anything in the next 10 minutes, I just presume they've just sort of accidentally fell asleep, and then we'll get one of our new players in that has made a deck in reserve popping in on Dennis's table. So we've got the Dotscaper. But just give Stardust a bit of time because they may be constructing their deck. Very nicely done from Centio. Was Centio a regular Duel Links player back in the day, always putting on a replay for us. This means Code Generator activating its effect as well. Now we've got the Xcode Talker on the field. This is a nice wee start for the Code Talker engine. Yeah, hard to think this time last year I made the decision to go to Duel Links. And now this year we're playing Master Duel, so things are always changing in this stream. Probably forever evolve here. But I do sense I will be with Master Duel for a while anyway. So I do see opportunity here, Jack, like in terms of like getting more and more things complete and going from there. So what have we seen away there? We've seen Marine's Basilema away into the Code Exporter. Yo, Slash, long time no see. Streaming wise, it's smart. Yeah, like the great thing is, Jack, I'm meeting a lot of people, and that's what I want to be able to do over the next wee while. So you're playing Dennis, yes? No, you're playing Big Blood. Sorry, there's your duel there against Big Blood. Dennis is taking on Stardust. So just you're taking on Cheek Clapper, effectively their name is. So yeah, IP Masquerader on the field now from Dan Carter here, and this is quite a coincidence that they're playing very similar styles of cards. The battle of the talkers here. So we've got the Code Talker inverted. And we've got the Mech Knight Crusader Avramax on the field. Very nicely done. It's going to attack the Transcode Talker. It's going to boost its attack up and take 3,000 off Sintio. It's a very nice response. Doing well, just resting for a bit so you can focus on both Mastodon and Assault Lily Last Bullet. What's the Assault Lily Last Bullet game like? We'll give it a few more minutes. The Dennis, whereas your opponent will be here. So I've just messaged their name in the stream, Dennis, if Stardust is not there in the next few minutes. As mentioned, it is late Stardust's time, so just cut them a wee bit of slack. But yeah, like I said, we'll give them another 5 minutes, and if not, we've got the backup plan. And it gives a chance for a new player to take part as well. Code Talker inverted here, so starting to get in some plays. That Kaiju was pretty clutch from Sintio. Code Exporter now. Cyverse White Hat into the field now. In hand, sorry for Sintio. Now gets it on the field. 2300 attack. It's got it here. Will it activate its effect? I haven't seen that card before. Pretty useful. Can make all monsters lose 1000 attack till the end of this turn. Okay, what we'll do, guys, if Stardust gets back, we'll have Table 4 play off. With him, but you join table where Dennis is ILTO'd 10. One of these days you should enter some of these tournaments. You should, Jack. You'll be pretty good at these events. They are good fun at the end of the day. Like, that's what we want. It's best 2 out of 3. Yeah, so best 2 out of 3 to advance. Loser gets to pick whether they go for a second the other duel. We'll just rotate the draw round if Stardust does come back. But I'd have a feeling they're not going to. But yeah, we'll get the duel room up for you and just join Dennis's table. As long as the deck has no duplicates in it, should be fine. Access Code Talker making the statement here. Gonna be right back. Gotta check all your master replays. Oh, that's a good slash. At least you got a few. I've only got like 3 replays at the moment. Just throwing the Glamour Seal. And there we go. The first match in that round of games goes to Sintio. Steel's taking on Cheek Clapper. No, it's best 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of 3, guys. That's all my tournaments. Unless we get a huge amount of numbers, then it's a straight elimination. Just near a dominance. Still playing his trusty heroes build. Bear statue of the Stormwind's been played, so neither player can switch some monsters except wind monsters. How that could hurt Steels a little bit. Can Cheek Clapper build up a combo enough? Of course, Cheek Clapper did win the Materian Cup on Saturday, looking to win another title today, so if that is the case. Awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing your match, by the way, like on debut against a really good player in Dennis. So hopefully you can give them a fair game there. Mainly because it always trolled me when trying to pull Dragoon. Steals a Chris. Has that barrier statue of the Stormwinds is just a little trolly card at the moment. So we have the Liquid Soldier. Fancy going into the battle phase and destroying the barrier statue. Main phase 2 is probably where the action will be played here now. So I've got the Vision Hero Ferris. Swing away another Liquid Soldier, but was it Solid Soldier that they sent? No, Solid Soldier got sent to the graveyard here. Here, Ferris is going to be destroyed. Had the Psi Frame Gear stuff in hand. That was a very convenient time to have them for Big Blood. This means the Liquid Soldier is all on its lonesome potentially, although we do have an activation from Celestial. Elemental Hero Brave Neos. So Steels does have a decent card on the board. And those 2 cards are of course banished. Cheek Clapper using that to protect himself, and Steels is on the rise here. Crucial draw for our Big Blood. Glad to beat Darius, and the face down slot there for our Cheek Clapper. This is a crucial wee draw for our Big Blood now as they look to get themselves back into the stall. They are a wee bit behind and looking like they can concede game 1. Must have had a result in the first one there. It's looking likely Steels is going to take game 1. Then we'll go to the other duel, guys, between Dennis and Teode 10. Looking to make that impact in the tournament. And the attack here from Steels or Chris. Is it going to take game? Is there a face down? Is there a dramatic last finish? I don't think there is. Nah, Swiss Scarecrow means that Big Blood will have another turn, at the very least. Solemn Judgment activating there, and 1150 remaining for our cheek clapper now. So we're just waiting for the climax of this still, and then we've got 3 games pretty much recorded now. Although Cheek Clapper is going to make it very interesting. The Stone Gladiator Beast Equesti making its way to the field. So can they get any value out of that card? No, it's a turn change. You would have awarded the win if that was Karibo. We haven't seen any Karibo themed stuff in the tournament yet. Vision Hero increase. And so we'll put that up. Cynthia, I'm guessing you won your match there, by the way. Okay, so you're waiting for the winner of this series of matches there, Dana, between these two. Dennis playing Dragon Link. Okay, so got Boot Sector launch. Unity Knight Romulus. Activating the effect. Dragon Ravine. Karibo's too powerful. It's obviously mutual respect for the spirit of competition. Oh, I definitely agree, J Dragon. When you see that furble, you just quiver in your boots, effectively. We've got the Chaos Ruler, the Celtic Magical Dragon now. Dennis getting into his work here. Black Dragon Collar Serpent, activated from the graveyard as well. Just if they don't respond, Steels just start the duel, if they're there. Nightmare Unicorn. You get rid of the Armageddonite into the Access Code Talker now, so Access Code Talker is going to have a decent amount of attack. 5,300 to be exact, and this is looking very ominous here that this is going to be an OTK, and it is. Dennis drew a very good hand there and is now 1-0 up in that match. Yeah, so we have Dennis taking on Santiago. Both had really good wins in their first round matchups. Dennis, of course, has not lost a round matchup yet in our tournament so far. He's won every tournament he's entered. Will that streak end tonight? Will he continue on his reign of our terror? Danger Thunderbird disregarding the Thunder Dragon in hand. And a nice wee start here for Dennis. Another draw for card. And we've got the Thunder Dragon Hawk. Pretty standard to see this from a very, very good player. Colossus. I think Dennis got a pretty nice hand here, to tell you the truth. So if we're having a few frame drops here and there, guys, tonight, the internet isn't not the best tonight, but it's holding up pretty good. Tristan had fire breaks. Should be able to get through all our tournaments, all through our replays and stuff like that. We do have a replay from Slash after this and a few other ones. I have to get a few dailies done for ourselves today, get a wee bit ahead of that as well. Probably after the tournament too, guys, I probably will grab a drink of some sorts as well into the Thunder Dragon fusion. Auroradon Turbo sounds like a playable deck in Highlander. There is a few decks around there that can sort of still play some of the major combos. You just got to get the right sort of combination of cards in your hand, since it is a unique sort of format. Thunder Dragon Fusion, very, very nicely done. So we've got Apapalooza, Colossus, and we probably will have Titan. Centio do against this board here? Like, the Infinite Imperm will be on the probably the Apapalooza, so that's very nicely done. It's down to 0 for the rest of the turn, so no negates here. How many more days of the Synchro Fest too, guys? I'm just curious now. Like, it must be like 3 or 4 days left. Then surely after that we've got some other things incoming for the game. Master Duel must be due for like a tournament or some sorts too, where we play for like ranking points and stuff, try to get more gems, rewards, etc. I'll be definitely be getting heavily involved in that, trying to get stuff in that done for that. Like, every event that there is, I do suggest to everyone that is playing to get all the gems in that for that particular event, because they're very hard to come by otherwise. I'll still 4 days left. Quite relieved I am. Happy that I'm finished it. I dare say it, since we had 2 events pretty close together, I think we won't be third time lucky. I think we'll be about a 4 or 5 week wait for the next one. All I'm hoping for is just an announcement, say we're going to limit a few cards, or sort of ban this, put this into the game. Like the meta is stale at the moment for this game, and it has been out 3 months effectively now, and they do need to sort of recycle things in and out, I think. Very tough spot for Centio to be in, with Dennis playing some very good Yu-Gi-Oh! Here today so far. His Thunder Dragons are out on force. He should have a stronger board with monsters out, actually, by the end of this main phase. The Chaos Curator on the field. Okay, so we've got another special summon. I like how the card here has a few animations to work with. The Geargia card does as well. Thunder Dragon Roar. So this is looking like a man on a mission this turn, Dennis. You know, I have to say a really good turnout, guys. Of course, if you're new here, my name's Materian. Hopefully enjoy your stay here. If you want to talk anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Related in the chat, feel free to do so. like, we do have our amazing Discord. You can join and take part in these amazing tournaments that we have. We do aim to have 3 to 4 a week, just with different stipulations and that in place. They are free entry, and like I said, I look forward to seeing anyone new giving it a go. But we are dueling a few more viewers in that as well, guys. If you want to test out any deck, you can just request a duel in that, and I will stop what I'm doing and pretty much effectively come and duel. Nightmare Unicorn. Nightmare Unicorn to deal with the Link Garibo, and this is quite a comprehensive win for Dennis. But you always thoroughly enjoy these tournaments. It's really interesting to see what people play in the events, of course. So this is quite a convincing performance. What's the Centio have in the hand here to sort of prevent the turn from going? Another one? Danger Thunderbird. And the attack from Thunder Dragon Titan. And that is Dennis 1-0 up on his table. Number 2 underway, and then the winner will be taken on Dennis. Pyro was in fine form going into the from the quarterfinal match. Played pretty good against Veximo. Of course, Steele's had a pretty good win with his hero build, so we're pretty happy to get to the semi-finals. Got a Nister field spell being played. Yeah, like Masters, once you've got all your big rush of gems at the start, Mystery does become a bit of a grind, but you're able to build practically what you want if you are very wise with your investments. I've spent a crazy amount of time on this game too. It's just hours upon hours, just trying to get as much content out as possible. So the Splash Mage. What are you sort of looking to build on Master Mystery? Are you completing solo or anything like that, or? Subtraction. Right now you're just doing the Festival of Throne decks to grind for gems and rewards. Not a bad idea. Like the Speedroid deck I use for the majority of the event, I managed to get quite a few people scooping. So yeah, I've got everything from the event now, so I'm just going through ranked every day, doing my dailies, and I think the next month or so I've just got planned out just to save up gems and have a big burst of opening up packs again at the sort of the right moment. Actually am hoping for another event to sort of come around the corner as well, just because I have practically next to no gems. The transcode talker as well, making its way to the field. Very nice start from Pyronium here. You done much speedrunning of late, Mystery? Were you sort of taking a break from that as well? I'm taking a huge break from speedrunning at the moment. I didn't do any World Championship this weekend. But yeah, just sort of... just aiming to get 2 or 3 projects done for Yu-Gi-Oh! This year, and that's about it for me. And then, yeah, sort of trying to improve some times over the next couple of years, and I'll be quite set. Like, my goal eventually is to complete every Yu-Gi-Oh! Game in terms of a speedrun, but... those things take a lot of preparation there. Like my entire focus is on Master Duel at the moment. I'm growing my community here and promoting my tournaments as much as I can. It's a very, very nice board. It's gonna be hard to break, but like I said, Steels is capable of breaking it. That hero deck does pack a punch. There is Firewall Dragon. Firewall Dragon is linked up, co-linked with that, so it gets an additional effect. Sort of, but not really. Casually playing through Shining Pearl with speedrun stats to get a second profile of that completed. So you can Shiny Hunt Arceus since your main Legends Arceus file isn't completed, but your secondary is. That's so bizarre, right? Like, you've sort of one on stream, sort of, is miles ahead of your one that you're doing offline. We got Salamand Great there. I'm gonna see tomorrow, guys, if I can get tomorrow off, but I highly doubt. I think I will be working. Knight Crusader Abramax. But yeah, make sure you take care of yourself, Mystery. Like, the more important thing is sort of to make sure you're alright, make sure you're talking to the sort of the appropriate people, and I'm just working your way through that that period. Like, everyone sort of has those sort of things in life, and hopefully can work through it there. Like, if you want anyone to talk to, Mystery, feel free to talk to me or anything. Just not anything related to burnout depression, just like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything or whatnot. If you want to discuss a speedrunning strat or anything like that, or any particular runs, I'm always open. Don't know how Steels is going to break this board. Knight Crusader Abramax and Firewall Dragon's quite a good combo to have on the field. So we've got the Polymerization from Steels being activated. What sort of hero lineup is he going to be looking for here? Yeah, like I said, that avenue is open, Mystery. Even if I'm at work, I'll probably Discord you while I'm working. So I do check that every day. My boss is a gamer anyway, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind if he wanted me to talk to someone that sort of wants someone to talk to for a few minutes here and there. Destiny Hero dominance on the field, okay. Look at the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck and place them in order. When this card destroys the opponent's monster by battle, draw 1 card. If this fusion card is destroyed by battle with card effect, target 3 different level 9 or lower Destiny Hero monsters with different names to the graveyard. That is a decent card to have in this situation. So Steels is having a wee look at what the next few cards and that will be and sort of rearrange them in the order. We don't get to see that. But that's all good. Of course, the duel room's open to anyone that wants to have a duel against anyone in the stream while they wait or anything like that. Yeah, we're progressing through our tournament reasonably slowly. We're in the semi-final of these two. This is only match 1 of 3. Phase 2 now, so obviously not doing anything in the battle phase here, and you think Pyronium has probably match 1 all done and dusted. But yeah, stream's reasonably quiet turns to chat at the moment. I'm guessing people are taking in the tournament. We're just chilling in the background, having me commentate over these matches. But yeah, like I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I always enjoy putting on a reasonably good tournament. And it's good to see some new faces take part today. Obviously, we'd love to see them back for future tournaments as well. But yeah, this duel is pretty much all over the first one here. So this is definitely no way of getting back for steals here, I don't think. I think there should be enough to take 8,000 by the end of this turn. Currently starting another Master Duel account. Yo, Shiroka, thank you so much for the follow and welcome into the community, my friend. But yeah, Jack, if you get a decent couple of decks, like, definitely take part in their tournaments. I'd love to have you part of them. Like I said, your knowledge on Yu-Gi-Oh! Is pretty sound, obviously, with your speedrunning background and that. What sort of deck would you look to build there, Jack? Yeah, the tournament's been going for a couple of hours, groovy, now. We started around 6:30 New Zealand time. We do have another tournament tomorrow, though. We have a 60-card eventer. Just keep an eye on my Discord when the time and that starts. And GG's. Rightio, so we've got Thanos taking on Pyro in the finals. Yeah, I saw that live on the YouTube channel. It was quite good, actually, just to see locals and that starting up again. And like I said, Nightmare Corruptor Ibly being played. So interesting start here. This will be a beaut of a duel, I'd say. if it can be set up. One of the more interesting cards, Nightmare Corruptor Ibley. So we are going to link someone off here and go into the Salamangreat Bella links. But yeah, definitely go and enjoy yourself there, Mystery. Like, that's what I tend to do in my life anyway whenever I get to go to events. And that's what we're going to be doing with the channel point redemptions as well, like with YouTube videos and that, like travel to card stores and stuff like that and see what people have. I'll sort of study out what we need to want to go to and stuff like that. Level 2 main deck monster with an animation. It's a really good card, Groovy. That's why it's been given one. If you look at the effect, it's really dangerous. So you cannot special summon monsters except link monsters. So Dennis will have to play with links, which he does have. Did anyone watch YCS Charlotte, guys? And if you did, would be good. I'll definitely look into Nightmare Corruptor Ibley. Like, it's a good way of showcasing it. Dark Simorg, Anti-Spell Fragrance, and the other birds. Don't know if we'll see them, but you never know. Scriptron as well. Kotalker Inverted. This is going to be a good matchup, I reckon. Like, Dennis, of course, won his Champions Cup matchup earlier, and has won a few sort of these sort of events, so good player. Pyro looks to be a fantastic player as well, so we've got a good high quality field. What sort of things are going to be at PAX East, Mystery? What sort of things you're looking forward to there? Have they got a schedule or anything out for that? Is there anyone you're looking forward to catching up with there? Do you have like friends in that part of the United States? A transcode talker. But yeah, if things settle down within the next year, Mystery, I'll make the trip over them like for a week or something, like fly out and then try and time it when those sort of events and that happen. Gonna get like a few of us sort of together and sort of maybe go to like a local Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and whatnot. May go to the UK at some point in the next couple of years as well. So go around a bit of Europe and stuff like that. Got a few plans anyway up my sleeve. I just got to put some money towards instead of buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards all the time. Right, Mr. Firewall Dragon on the field now. This is not looking too bad for the first round for Pyro. Very consistent getting this combo. I showcased it against, to the point, against Veximo. Anyway, the final breakdown. So by 3:05 you request ride share, get to gate reception, drop off here by 3:30, get checked in by 3:45, then between 3:55 and 4:15 go through security. Then by 4:20, 4:30, spend time walking to the gate. Then since boarding is 20-30 minutes before departure, usually the goal is to chill at the gate for 30 to 40 minutes. Then board as a group is called and then prepare for departure. That sounds very exhausting. I'm guessing you'll be sleeping on the plane for a couple of hours. It's really early to get up for, but I suppose they have to go through all that rigmarole now. Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon from Dennis. He's playing a different sort of deck here. Well, we haven't seen too much of Dennis's deck actually at full power here. So we've got Boot Sector Launch. I haven't seen those Pendulums played in this tournament anyway. But yeah, once you get to PAX East, what's sort of at PAX East that you're looking forward to? Is there any like anime actors you want to meet, or any like Twitch streamers you'd like to meet? Like I guess really big Twitch streamers right at those events get to go there. Not a bad wee board set up here. Let's see what Pyro can do on this turn. Sort of locked in us out of a major move. And we've got the Sea Archiver on the battlefield now as well. But yeah, ain't it good to see those sort of events and like what do you call them? Conventions happening again. PAX is a convenient thing to keep you busy with while I do some family and friend stuff on the side too. We'll elaborate there in a sec. So we've got X-Code Talker now. See Archiver, 800 points back on the field again. Does anyone else take part in those sort of events, guys? Goes to like them to like dress like cross-play and stuff like that, or I'd like to meet some of the Yu-Gi-Oh actors and like some of the Dragon Ball Z ones if I ever went to a convention over there. Don't know who I'd like to meet, but sure there'll be a few people that will be there. Got the Salamangre, Bellin links are there. In Amazement is next month. You might try go to it this year. You guys get like all the mean conventions over there. Like New Zealand has like 1 or 2 a year, and they're usually on a week where they're usually during the week when I'm at work. Hopefully I can start going to some of those events with everything sort of opening up here in New Zealand a bit more. Access Code Talker now. So really getting amongst it here this turn, and the surrender there, and Pyro has put on a good performance. Right, so we'll spectate the Grand Rider versus Chapsticks in the round of 8. So let's go, guys. Quarterfinal action. Right, just gonna let everyone take in sort of the opening couple of turns of this round. It's 1-1, who goes first in the last game? No, it's so whoever loses match 2 gets to go first or second on match 3. So whoever loses match 2 gets a wee bit of an advantage there, but that's how it works. Because you got to think you got the coin flip on the first duel, and then the second and third matches are sort of determined by who loses. So we've got Lunar Lights here. Let's see what Lunar Lights can do against this first turn board of the Grand Riders. Not too much, apparently. It's just taking the 1400 there. Paolo, you actually are in the next round, by the way. Okay, so what we'll do now, just if you are out, Paolo, we'll have pretty much Miz and Dennis's match decide who goes to the semi-finals then. That makes things a bit easier. But like I said, you're more than entitled to play your next round of matches. But for now, I will just cross the name out. Good. But yeah, definitely enjoy watching the game, man. If you don't want to take part, I don't want to force people to hang around. So remarkably, we're back on schedule, guys, in terms of the event so far. Actually, Dennis and Miz will be a little bit ahead of everyone, obviously, in their match too. Foolish Burial now activating. Trying to get this Lunar Light combo kick started here. We could just act like you would if he doesn't want to play. It'll just make it a wee bit more complicated, Smokey, but yeah, we'll just have Miz and Dennis have that round of 8 match instead of it being a round of 16. Because what will happen there is the tournament's a wee bit behind. But yeah, we do have contingencies in place, which is all good. But yeah, thanks both of you guys for taking part. I think that's your first tournaments today. Like I said, spread the word of those tournaments too, guys. That we have people winning gifted subs and stuff like that, and they're such fun events and. Sort of just trying to put it into words, like we're really grown from when the stream started with 8 people Materan Cup events to 16. Yo, Volty playing against a deck with Edge, Chain, and Amazon Scouts. That's very interesting, Edge, Chain, and Amazon Scouts. You wouldn't think they have any synergy there. That is absolutely crazy. So I live in New Zealand, by the way, Mr. Spartacus. I don't live in Australia, but comparing the GDPs between those, so it just shows you how big California is. Getting some Lunar Lights on the field here. This is into turn 6, this battle now. As the Lunar Lights look to sort of build ascendancy in the still, like, be interesting to see what plays they go into from here. Obviously with the Lunar Light Tiger there, pretty much be able to just sort of special summon itself quite often. Be able to make some actual big ground in the still. So we've got the Dakota Talker. Yeah, New Zealand's really a small economy compared to everyone. You got to think New Zealand's only got a population of around 5 million people. Australia is 5 times the amount of that. Yeah, New Zealand's a pretty cool country, guys. I love living in New Zealand. It's got some interesting touristy spots and sort of very expensive to live, though. Like, the food prices and that are not great at times. Like, the wages are pretty low-wage economy, but I'm doing quite well for myself. Like, that's hence why we try to give a lot of giveaways in the stream and stuff like that. What other decks have you been playing today too, Volty, by the way? Hopefully you're having a good weekend too. Can't think of a more fun place to go to. Absolute ham on ATVs. Oh, they'll be great fun, man. Like, I'd love those sort of things. Rogue just started Ogdo and Altergeist. Of course, I like that old Doedic deck. It's very unique. The Grand Rider playing True Draco. So True Draco, an interesting style for the tournament. Of course, True Draco doesn't rely on any extra deck. So just another thing to consider when people do play the Grand Rider in this event. And you guys are famous for public health commercials. I didn't even realize we were famous for that, but okay. They win awards in comedy. I don't even know what public health commercials New Zealand have at the moment, but I'll have to have a wee look now. Got me curious. I know what you're probably talking about once I see an ad or two. Can the Lunalights bounce back pretty quickly? Lunalight Perfume now, it's sort of banishing itself. You've seen the way their Max C's been sent away. New Zealand's more grow up than NA. Yeah, like pretty much if you live in New Zealand, though, New Zealand does have a lot of growing up to do still. Like, there's a few things that New Zealand needs to work on. Yeah, at the very least, yeah, like, we can talk about stuff, but New Zealand, a lot of places need to sort of, to a point, to sort of, yeah, we'll probably leave it at that, but, yeah, like, I definitely know what you mean, though. Just in terms of way of talking to each other and like getting along and stuff like that. Like I love the world to live in like harmony and peace. That's what I would ultimately like to see. And a lot of people here would as well, for that matter. So we got the Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. Be right back, Spooky. That's all good. Just let your opponent know where you're going first or second if you have lost that first match. Man, I'd love to visit Japan. Like, Japan's got those really cool anime stores and whatnot. As this battle rages on, is that match gone to match 3 or is someone advanced there? So we've got the Side Frame Lord Lambita now. What time is tournament today, Dot? It's already started, unfortunately. We had 16 entries take part. But yeah, great to see you here, Dot. Hopefully enjoy some of the matches. So, Dennis, you're in the semi-final on one end of the draw now. Miz, really good deck. Like, I really enjoyed that match between DDDs and Salaman Greats in that first one. Got the Leo Dancer. But yeah, tomorrow there's another tournament. Dot, I'll hopefully get you a part of that one. For anyone, obviously guys, if you want to know when the tournament does roughly begin, I put them as events in the Discord, so it converts to your time, and it definitely gives you an indication of when and what time to be there. Rather go to New Zealand or Japan though at this time of your life? Like, I'd just love to visit Japan just for the like the anime culture. Like that's what I'd like to go to. Is it Akihabara? I've played a lot of Digimon. I know some of the districts in Tokyo, I believe. Round 2, just to turn to getting droplet. Yeah, that's the harsh reality of some games, like getting forbidden droplets sort of stings. But either way, Mr. Spartacus, like if you ever do travel to New Zealand, definitely have a wee look around. You know nothing you're not supposed to know about that. How's things are, Redbeard? By the way, what on earth is that? That global moat took a wee while to pop up on my chat. So we have the access code talker now. That's a big play. Can the True Dracos get through this? This could be game here. Access code talker making a push. The Monarchs Erupt is going to be negating the access code talker. The Monarchs Erupt is such an unexpected card being played on the field. If you had made your High Caesar into Gilgamesh and search Witch, you could have played around Droplet. Yo, Jack, welcome in, man. Hopefully you enjoy some of the tournament duels. This is actually a big event today, Jack. We had a lot of people enter. So hopefully enjoy the bit of variety and that's going on. At the moment we've got True Draco taking on Lunar Lights. As the Grand Rider holds on. You want to go fast through the Shire and ridiculously high-priced ATVs? How fast can it go, Mr. Spartacus? How's the card creation going, Redbeard? I know you've been doing a lot of that of late. I reckon True Draco have got this game. Like, they've really fought hard here. It was, yeah. It's just reading the back row effect of the Monarchs Erupt. How's the stream been? You've been factory resetting your laptop. Stream's been good, Jack. Hopefully the laptop's okay. It doesn't sound like it's sort of performing as intended. No new cards today. Pretty much taking a wee break from it. We've got the skill drain being sort of destroyed there. Into another Draco Slayer. So we've got 5,500 points of damage here. The Grand Rider is 100 points short here at the moment. And now has the ability to finish the game here. Yo, Shuvi! Yo! Great to have you on stream. How are you today? I'll give you a shout out too, by the way. I'll give Jack one as well. Definitely check out my fellow friends, guys. They are very cool streamers in their own right. Jack speedruns. And Shuvi plays a bit of Duel Links and Master Duel. So that was a good duel, guys. Match number 2 in the finals underway. Fairy Tail Snow. And Quick Launch. So getting the Fairy Tail Snow destroyed. And then being able to... sorry. Getting the Rocket Tracer out to sort of set up here. Couple of cards being flipped over. don't see too many people playing Fantastical Dragon Phantasma anymore. That was a good card for a wee while there. It's sort of a good counter, sort of to some things that were going on at the time. Is in the hand there. A couple of useful cards being sent. First major thing is you want to travel since you haven't been out of the States since September 2019 when the last show went to TwitchCon. When PAX was announced to be an in-person event, so you see why not. Plus the location is convenient because you have a friend who is working in town. She had a job in Japan but still working with the company, though she's based in Boston now. And old friend from school, I get to see her. Then grandma's in a nursing home in Boston too, so that's really nicely convenient for you. So you get to go to your event and visit people. Best of both worlds. IP Masquerena. Thunder Dragon Dark, sort of, we'll set up for another Thunder Dragon Dark in hand. No, Thunder Dragon Fusion, okay. Looks like Dennis has made a very good start to this turn. And he will pass it to over to Pyro. Can Pyro break the board open? So it's really a vacation that's not a vacation, but at the very least your mind will reset and come back all new when you return. Oh, that's good to hear, Mystery. Like, it'll get you really motivated to get stuck into your streaming and that again, and hopefully you can get over 2,000 followers this year. Like, you really deserve it, Mystery. You put in a lot of good effort. You have a really good stream going, and like I said, whenever you're on, if I can give you a host in any way or a raid, I will. Yeah, Thunders and Highlander, yeah, like, it can be easily done too. It's sort of a Dragon Link deck, Groovy. So there's a bit of a mixture of everything. You'll definitely hit it at some point though, Mystery, like 2,000 followers. Like, I don't know what my goal would be for this year. Like, I'm just wanting to enjoy things this year. Like, I work from 8:30 to 5:30. I still am able to at least get 3-4 hours off a day. I just misplayed with that call by. See if it is indeed a misplay. I think you need a month and that off. I'm a Corruptor Ibly. IP Masquerena immediately going to activate here. Getting to put it the work in for Dennis. Nightmare Unicorn. Okay, not a bad wee option there from Dennis. Sort of will discard a card and return the Nightmare Corruptor Ibly. Sending away the Tsukanoko by the looks of that. I think everyone could do with, like, say for example, there's a 12 months obviously in the year. Like, at least everyone should get a month off. Like, New Zealand has really good, like, turns of days off and that. Like, you can get a month off a year, whatever job you're in. I'll tell you a wee story, guys. I don't know if you mind me sharing this, but City Boy Z pretty much has pretty much left his job and he's trying to dedicate himself to becoming a full-time streamer. I hope he honestly makes it too. He's a really good streamer too. I'll give him a shout out in the stream, but he's really focused on his Yu-Gi-Oh content. It's a really similar story where he sort of wants to do this for a living. And like some people can certainly make it. I think a lot of people in our Yu-Gi-Oh community that I know will make it, like some Papi Streams, X Mango, Sean Matry, Stephen Freshy. All these guys will become full-time streamers. They will be able to do what they love for a living. So definitely get out and support them, guys. Give them like gifted subs and like sub to their channel, show their support. But yeah, like they do definitely deserve the content. But I just thought of that example there of someone leaving their job and trying to give it a go for a couple of years. They must have a lot of cash reserves or something. So Dennis is going to take this to 1-1, by the way. Going into that decisive game 3. It's been a good Highlander tournament today. These two are really good. Really both deserve to be here for the finals. What does Pyro have in hand though? Sort of the final player hasn't gone through, but there it is. Who's going to take this out, guys? Is it going to be Dennis or Pyro? That's a long time, J-Dragon. 2007 when you're out. I was out in 2010, effectively. Ash Blossom. We're at the Picari. I was stopping the Picari from activating its effects. I'll tell you what, J-Dragon, like, you were very unlucky when I first met you. Like, you're averaging like 100, 200 people per stream when you're playing Legacy of the Dollar. So if you didn't have to go through what you did, you would have been a full-time streamer today. The way you were tracking. But things work out for a reason. You've got a lovely family in that now, so things have worked out for the greater good. But like I said, things happen for a reason. If I was a paid traveler, that would be a good career. Yeah, watching all those travel things on YouTube sort of catch my eye. Like, you wish you're in their shoes, sort of just getting, like, sponsorship money to go travel around the world. This is a very crucial first turn. Like, usually the first turn you had to really nail it in this sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or else you just get absolutely punished turn 2. And Dennis will be looking for that opportunity with their hand. Transcode Talker. Setting up for the 2300 board. Oh, Mystery, I don't know if I didn't tell you, I bought some really old school decks just the last couple of days. I bought Starter Deck Pegasus and Starter Deck Joey, so they're making their way to New Zealand. I get my Chaz packs tomorrow, like I bought his Duelist pack. So that means I've opened up at least Jaden, Aster, Zane, and Chaz now, and sort of looking to find the other Jaden packs, because there's 3 of them. Yeah, this is a live tournament, Mute. Yeah, like, we're in the finals, actually, of the Highlander tournament. But how are you? Great to have you on stream. Moopkime Ghetto, like I said, it's great to have you back again. How's your master still treating you, Mute? Hopefully it's treating you well. Ruby redeeming a master replay. I've got a few replays to go through. Hopefully Slash is still there for their replay. We've got another tournament tomorrow, Mute. I'll give you my Discord. We have a 60 card deck tournament tomorrow, so construct your 60 card deck and you'll be sweet. Oh, that's all cool, Mystery. Like, it's always good to hear from you. Like, I'd say at some point in time, hopefully, you'll be able to get in a lot more. Like, I'll be the same in your channel, like the good old days. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit being dumped onto the field here. Because we've got a Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit emotes. Of course, if you look very closely, she has a little thing on her shoulder. But if you were to play today, Mute, what sort of Highlander deck would you have put together? Any ideas, or... Yeah, I do. I host... Well, this tournament was meant to be yesterday, but I sort of was trialing out a new bingo concept in the stream to get people in the draw to win a prize. But yeah, Saturday I usually have the Matarian Cup, which you can play any deck you like and swap out at any time. So yeah, we are active in that front. We've had nearly 14 events of our showcase one on the Saturday. Yo, Nico, congratulations. Takes a long time, eh? Like, the one with the damage one took me all day yesterday to get it done. Yeah, strike a dragon. But yeah, what do you guys think of the extra missions that they put in for the Synchro Festival? Good or bad for the game? So what's the situation? Top 4, 8, 16, best of 3, best of 1. So this is the finals, Mute. We had 8 people take part today, and it's best of 3. Best 2 out of 3, yeah. So we've been having... This tournament has been going for just over 2 hours. Feel free, like, it's always good to ask. We usually, on the Saturday, get 16 to 20 people playing. Usually during the week it's about 8 to 10, so it's like numbers I want to improve on. Forbidden Droplet. Clutch play on the Forbidden Droplet there. Slows the Unicorn down. And we've got the Pakari back into the hand. But no, I asked the stream plenty of questions. But feel free to ask any question you like. But yeah, I'd love to hear people's thoughts on the Synchro Festival, if it was a good, bad, or average sort of event, and what they do need to do to improve the experience for everyone. I felt as though there are too many True Draco decks going around. I really thought it would take till 22k coins so you cleared them all, avoided gaining these atrocious titles. How long did it take you, by the way, Nico? Dennis just fights on here. He's trying to get his board established up. It's a hard position to go in turn 2 these days. Credit to how he's sort of fighting here. Synchro Fest wasn't fun, but free doomed, so no complaints. Out of all 3 of the events, I think Synchro 1 was definitely the worst. They definitely do need to address a few things if they do bring it back. Yeah, for me, the free gems, I won't complain either. They did give us a heap more missions this time, but I think the missions should have been more sort of synchro based. So when is Highlander happening? It's happening now, Nico. This is the finals. This is the actual finals event. for it. So I will change that now. I'll change my titles before this matchup ends. But hey, at least you finished tomorrow for tomorrow's event, Nico, which is 60 card decks. You thought the Synchro Festival was good. I'd sort of have it around about a 5 or 6 out of 10 for the Synchro Festival. I do agree Draco shouldn't have been there. Like, probably I saw too many Witchcrafter decks as well, the amount I played. Raigeki from Pyro. Wow, this still is sort of... And we've got the Rocket Recharger. Majestic accent. I wish I had a majestic accent. We've got the Galactic Spiral Dragon. So we've got I Meet You. This is a good back and forth at the moment between the two players. And we've got the Achichi at Anister in hand. Into the Dojin. Definitely not over this still yet. That Galactic Spiral Dragon's going to take a fair bit of beating, but if it gets knocked off the wall, pretty much it's good for Pyro. But you've got both of them on the field now. They're more aggressive with banning on Archetypes, that does require an extra deck. I think Konami are a wee bit slack in terms of updating aspects of this game. And, like, this game is screaming, absolutely screaming out for a ban list. And I'm thinking, if they don't have it after the Synchro Festival, I have no idea when it'll be either. The big Get Cherry and Anister. Old Galactic Spiral Dragon's looking pretty vulnerable at the moment. It is beaten by Transco Talker at the moment. Yugo Festival incoming. Is that for Duel Links for this game? The Mute. What do you guys reckon will be the next event? Do you reckon we'll get the Fusion event? Do you reckon we'll get the Classic format event they've got planned? Or do you reckon they'll put a tournament in? We haven't had a tournament yet. We've had festivals. Love to get some tournament play in. Xcode Talker. Access Code Talker. So we are going to be swinging for game here. And we could have a new Highlander champion. For my first deck as Konami employee, you're unbanning Yata Garatsu. Free Yata. Incredible performance. But our champion of the Highlander format for this one is Pyro. So congratulations, Pyro. You do win a gifted sub to the stream. GG's. Very well played. Dennis, you